All right. Greetings, collective. Ooh, greetings, collective. This is something new for me. I got a new webcam. Um, Feeling creative today. I normally go live on Instagram tonight, Thursdays, and Sundays. However, next Wednesday I'll be going live with a TikTok star with over 2 million people. His name is Mike Valerie. Also, I will try to offer more lives here on this platform. Okay. What else? So this to tell you a little bit about my channel. Tarot Blessings 101, right? I said I love tarot. Been doing it for quite a while now. Felt very comfortable with it, and I wanted to share what I learned. And one of the things I've learned when you go to college or if you're in high school, you always have a step, right? So we're lifelong learners. And my step is I'm going from, the beginning. And you never quite reach the end because there's so many things you can learn in life. So we are, this collective channel is called Tarot Blessings 101 because we're all students in life right here. And tarot happens to be a tool, maybe even a class for some to help us understand what we may be going through. Hey, Crystal, what's up, girl? Oh, I'm glad you jumped on because I'm trying this out. This is my new, my little work in progress. So I'm going to do a collective reading. And I would love some feedback. You can either DM me feedback or feedback on here. Um, this is only my first camera angle because this is the first time I even opened up this camera to see what it's like. But I'm glad you joined me. And like I said, and kiss them babies for me. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited about trying this new, and live is my thing. I don't know. I just don't like the recording as much. I know I need to record to save my own videos, but I prefer live. All right. So that's why we have Tarot Blessings 101 because we are students of life and we're always learning. And every time it's going to feel like the ground floor when you learn something. All right. Okay. Spirit, what message do we have for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective? Oops. Now I'll do one at a time. So we're going to do a short spread. It's 5 cards, right? It is previous energy, current energy, hidden energy, advice and challenges. I'm gonna read that flipped out real quick, and the likely outcome. All right, bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands in reverse. So some of the collective we have. Sure, I don't know who you are, GD, but sure, ask me a question. Um, Sorry. Go ahead and ask your question. So the first message we have, King of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's past energy. So someone was not really very nice. I just put it. That's the politest way I could put it. But King of Swords is a mean something something. King of Swords is cutting. They could be very nasty and vicious. They are complete opposite of somebody who's cool, calm, and collected and using their intelligence. King of Swords could be like it, the other word. I'm sorry. The other thing about a King of Swords in reverse is that. All right, let me get to your question after I finish this collective. One of the things about the King of Swords is that in reverse, is that he can make a final decision to cut down anything that is harming him, right? Uh, no longer beneficial to him. Now, upright, he can do that too, but he may be more open for communication. In reverse, not so much. There's hangman energy. So in the current position, someone is feeling like I need a different perspective, but I can't let go of this situation. But if you can see this card well, right? In this particular hangman on their foot, the time is ticking. You don't have all day. You cannot stay here in this position for a long time. You cannot. Time is ticking. Wow, I never noticed that on this card. Time is ticking. So even though you're taking the time to take a step back, you can't be stuck because time is going to keep on moving. Situations will be forced. Right now, we're in Scorpio season. In this particular season, aligned with a lot of things going on with the planet, it's going to force a lot of people to make decisions they did not want to make or weren't ready to make. But ultimately, it will. It will definitely um force you. You got the magician. All right. So I feel like with the hangman energy, the observation going on, the changing of perspective, it creates a toolbox, so to speak, of what you can expect, not expect, what's the word? What you can use to manifest the desired outcome. Right? So when you look at a situation differently, you start to realize, okay, if I'm in a situation where somebody's playing around with me, they have a tendency to do this to trigger me. You put that in your toolbox because why? That helps you not get triggered anymore. If you're looking at a situation where this person likes to breadcrumb me or they want to butter me up with a gift, you see how a person could be manipulating the situation. And the hidden energy is your defenses are low, right? This is the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is not standing up for yourself. This is a coward energy or lack of strength, lack of determination, more like a giving up energy, right? And then we have the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is initiation of something. This is something new, creation. You know, Ace of Wands also creates this baby, right? Because it's a phallic symbol. This is about having that person in your life, wanting that in this particular card, wanting that person to grow with, to be fertile with, right? To begin something with. So I feel like this King of Swords in the past energy shut something down, exposed what it was with this hangman energy, gave you the wheelhouse, like the coping mechanisms that you need to survive the situation. But the hidden energy is you got to get up your strength. You got to work on that. I'm not hidden in. I'm sorry. This is the challenge and the lesson is not to give up your power to someone else. Don't give up your power to anyone else. Because the bottom of the deck is this is an unstable situation, right? This is a very unstable situation. This is a Four of Wands in reverse. So you want stability. Why? Bottom of the deck. So you can move on and start your new journey. So this Ace of Wands, though, in the outcome is you taking that step forward. It's basically that new beginning that you need to create to move forward for abundance, prosperity, all of that. All right, so here. All right. So if you just joined in the chat, feel free to let me know. I can at least see the chat. I'm just doing a collective right now. I will take a question or two before I get off. I'm testing my webcam right now. This is my first angle, my first test. Not really loving it because I don't see the cards the way I want. But again, I wanted to jump on here and try this out. You know, see what this looks like. All right. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. We got energy is gaining momentum. Oh, shoot. Okay, collective. What else? Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, we are being tested. You gotta leave fear-based energy alone. And you are good enough. Listen, bottom of the deck, expect powerful change. Okay, there's an eclipse of the moon coming up in Taurus, I think around the 18th or 19th. Look that up. These eclipses are very crucial. They are crucial to how the universe will kind of introduce stuff and rip some things out for us, right? So think about that when you're starting to go through this transition. It said the energy is gaining momentum. Spirit is helping you. Spirit is helping you move on. Spirit is helping you thrive. Spirit is helping you let go, move on from fears. But your commitment to yourself, that is what's being tested, right? Your commitment to yourself. Ultimately, who is more important at the end of the day? You. You are the most important thing at the beginning or the end of the day, right? And then you have you are good enough. You are good enough. Sometimes we enter situations if sometimes we enter situations where a person or a situation may rob us of our confidence, make us feel less than or not worthy. Spirit wants you to know you are good enough. You are absolutely good enough. Do not let someone make you feel so low that you forget who you are. Okay? Don't allow that to happen. When you feel that starting to happen, or if you know that it's already happened to you, that's when you start working on some things. That's when you go to a therapist, right? And you say, listen, I'm not feeling adequate, but I have all these degrees, or I've had this type of job, or I'm not taking care of myself the way I should. You got to start doing more self-love, because you are good enough. You got to love yourself first. Put yourself first, and recognize when somebody is not doing that for you. I feel like that was the past energy, the most recent past energy with this King of Swords energy, when that person may have been the type of person to speak negativity towards you, may have brought you down to your self-esteem, may have not checked on you, what's the word? Oh, Spirit, give me the language. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to say it. They have it's a form of verbal abuse. This is what this King of Swords in reverse definitely can represent, a form of verbal abuse. So, when it comes to verbal abuse, if that's in your past and Spirit is giving you time to see things in a new perspective, and the magician to let you know, hey, you got all it takes for you to move forward, then you got to stop letting that happen. And like I said, this is the energy of someone verbally abusing you and tearing down your self-esteem, not fighting for yourself, not standing up, not sticking up. But this Ace of Wands is some beautiful energy, because that Ace of Wands says no matter what they did and how much it did to you, you did have the strength to move on. You did do what you need to do to work through it. Even if you fake it till you make it, you're doing it. You know that that particular abuse or treatment was not you were not this person was not worthy of you. Anybody that would do that to you is not worthy of you. That's what I'm getting. And you got the Fool, and it's time to let this go. It's time to let this instability go. All right, collective. All right, collective. That was you. I don't know who GD is, but if you come back to this live, I'm about to start your reading now. So what can I expect from the Virgo towards me, who is also a Taurus? All right, Spirit, what can GD expect? Okay, you there? Cool. Because I can't see who's there, who's not there. I don't know how that works. This is all new, doing live here. Oops. I don't like to take things without clearing the deck. Hold on. Spirit, give me a message for GD. Give me a message for GD. Now, I could tell you right now, when I do these lives, I most likely will not be reading personals, but because I have a very small audience, I have that type of time to offer today. Okay. Um, the person, your Virgo, is feeling like they missed an opportunity with you. It's some sort of opportunity they miss. They may be very apathetic and discontented about it. I don't know if their energy, it appears as if their energy at some point was withdrawn and not communicating with you what they felt. They may not know how to fully express how they feel. Because even if you're communicating with them, they're not telling you everything. Okay. But there's some definitely some disconnection there. All right. And we got the Hierophant. There's commitment. Mm. There's definitely a devotion, so to speak, there. So it's in the heart space, but there's some signs like Virgo that are very much in their head. And depending on how they were raised, their inner child issues, mother and father wounds, they can be the type of people to not express themselves like they should. But then mentally, they're like all in their head about you, like committed almost, but it's just the weirdest thing. Ace of Wands. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, okay. So this is where the lack of communication is. This eight of cups that came out with the Ace of Wands. So there are challenges creating that space with you because the eight. I'm sorry. I want to say Eight of Wands. They want to communicate, but is it they have a situation they might need to move away from? Family, third party, jobs. I don't know, but they have a situation that they need to move on from before communicating with you again. And there's a lack of equal give and take. But there, okay. So, so that they are apathetic, but they feel like they missed an opportunity. They're kind of committed. I say kind of because you cannot be committed in 5D and still not be committed in 3D. Like you can't, you got to step into the 3D, meaning the other person needs to see, hear, or feel it too. And I'm feeling like as much as you know in your heart of hearts how they feel, and they feel like they know how you feel, right? There has to be communication. And here there is none, right? Then you have the Eight of Cups. I don't feel like this is your energy as far as you or them. I feel like this is them walking away or needing to walk away from a situation that no longer serves them. So, whatever situation that they're in, they're not happy. Mm. And I kind of hear, I hate it here, or I'm not happy here, but they don't know how to express themselves, right? Um, oh, all right. I'm glad to hear that, Crystal. Um, the Ace of Wands is the challenge. This is how do I spark communication? How do I have creativity? How do I have abundance with this person? How do I engage? How do I get started with my love? How do I, approach? The aces are new. This is something new, right? But then the likely outcome is the Six of Cups. I'm sorry, Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse is a lack of equal give and take. Meaning, I think you may have been the one to give in this situation, and you had to pull your energy back from it because they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to stay engaged. Um, mm, mm, mm. Yeah. So I don't know. They don't, this person needs a lot of healing. This is what I'm getting. They need a lot of healing because it's I get the feeling they don't know if they're coming or going. The hidden energy is like, I want it, but I don't. I want it, but I don't. Right? They missed an opportunity. They feel devoted in their heart and mind. And then, but I don't want it. I don't want it. Maybe it's because they don't feel like they deserve it. Maybe because um they couldn't give to you the way you give to them. And it's not that they couldn't, they just don't know how. Maybe because they're not in touch with their feelings. Some people, like I said, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. People like that can tend to be in their head a lot, right? And they don't pay attention to the signs and synchronicity. They don't pick up on cues. This person also have been in survival mode, and when you're in survival mode, you tend to take more than you give because you feel like, I don't know where else I'm gonna get this from. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be money, it could be love, it could be attention, it could be affection, right? And then the other person gets depleted, i.e., you will get depleted. But there's the death coming, meaning there's a major metamorphosis, a major change. With death comes something new, right? That's at the bottom of the deck. So the overall energy is that whatever cycle you're going through is coming to an end. And there has to be a major change because this kind of energy, you see how death is squashing that? This is the energy that has to go away. But then there's a pregnancy here of something new, right? Something new to come out of it. Now, that doesn't guarantee that, you know, you guys are going to work it out and be together because this person has a lot of internal conflict. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands, and they don't want to be in conflict anymore. They don't want to be in conflict with you, but they don't want to be in conflict with themselves. They're juggling, they're trying to balance out a lot. Uh, the 2 of Coins is about balance, and they may feel like they got too much going on, but they don't want to fight with you. There has to be a change though. So this is the energy of, should they come back to you, certain things should change before you can accept that back in your life, or your cycle may repeat, whatever that is. They have to work on themselves. We have to work on ourselves, right? We have to what they say, do the work. Excuse me, shadow work. I need to throw some lotion on my hands. Shadow work, right? That's a key component of processing pain. Where did the pain come from? Who created the pain? Because until they move past the fear and the pain and whatever anxiety that they have, they can't move forward. It's difficult to move forward with someone who's holding on to past hurts and maybe utilizing those hurts, or I should say, focusing those, uh, projecting that stuff onto you, or to the person that is loving on them. They may be projecting, but they know they have to give something up. The 8 of Cups. They know they have to give something. They have to move on. That's in the hidden energy. That hidden energy means they need to let go of whatever is causing them pain. This could be a mother-father situation. This could be a work situation, toxicity. They may have a lot of stress on them. They don't know how to devote. But that doesn't excuse the fact that they need to change. We can have compassion for people all day, but they have to do the work. They have to do the work. And they have to learn, survival mode or no survival mode, to hold on. You've been in survival mode. Yes, you have been in survival mode. However, you need to now learn how to reciprocate, because one person can't be given more than the other and sustain a relationship. That will never work. That's toxic. And that person never learns that they have to do it, because if you allow it, they won't grow. They won't grow, they won't change, and you won't have what you want from them. So I would say continue to keep your energy back. Why? Because I don't know if you're an emperor or an empress, but I feel like that's the kind of energy you've given off to this person, and they've been dealing with you like a page. It's interesting because there's no there's on the bottom of the deck, which is not the initial bottom of the deck. I have a Knight of Wands. So this is like in and out energy, right? This is in and out energy. This is somebody who has passion one moment and then it fizzles out real quick. And then they got it again and then they come back. So they can be in and out of hermit mode. Um, they 1 minute they want you, the next minute they bored or whatever. Because that person could have been full of trauma. They need help. If this is an adult, they need some help because they had some stuff from their childhood they gotta work through, or they're not gonna be healthy for themselves or anyone. So you can make suggestions, and I don't think this is about like tough love, but this is more about consequences, right? If they can't meet you halfway, if they can't reciprocate, pull your energy back. I hope that resonated with you. Pull your energy back from anyone that's not giving what you deserve, because they can't, or they don't, or they think they can. They gotta try. Nothing beats a failure but a try. So that's what I got. Always, oh yeah, you have to end that, sweetie. You got to let that go. They have to know that if they come back to you without a plan on how they're going to change, without how they're going to seek some support, without demonstrating I'm different now because I've learned there's a consequence to my action. If they can't do that for you, you got to move on and love yourself. All right, you're welcome. I'm glad that resonated for you today. I'm going to end the stream. I guess I can download. I'm learning, y'all. This is cool. I'm going to pop up here spontaneously until I figure out what my best schedule will be. I think it'll be probably around this time of day. I will be back on IG Live tonight. I'll be posting a flyer for Mike and I today for Wednesday because we're going to link up again and do our live on Wednesday. If you haven't seen him, check out my IG page, Tarot Blessing 101, and you'll see that he and I have done a previous live. It's hilarious. It's donation based. So if you want a card there, you donate and then you go to the top of the line. What else? Yeah, so like I said, this is my first camera or webcam angle. I'm gonna try some more because I really want y'all to be able to like really like see the cards much better. I'm working on it. But thank you for coming today. Peace.